Welcome to Workplace Cleaning and Organization. In this session, we'll focusing on how order, cleanliness, and simple routines strengthen safety and efficiency across the workplace. By the end of this training, participants will have knowledge of workplace cleaning and organization, understanding why it matters, and how to apply it day to day to support a safer, more effective work environment. After this training, you will be able to describe workplace cleanliness and organization, outline 5S and its applications, and define the basics of occupational hygiene. A clean and tidy workplace improves the working environment. By contrast, disorder creates an unsafe setting, leading to loss of work, excessive fatigue, and unnecessary use of human energy. Our aim is to eliminate these sources of risk and waste. Workplace cleaning and organization is ensured through the PDCA cycle, built on 4 main headings. We will follow these headings exactly as presented to maintain consistent, measurable practice across the site. In the plan step, determine the tools and time required for the task, clearly answering who will do what and when. This precise planning sets expectations, aligns responsibilities, and prepares the ground for consistent execution. In Implement, apply the items identified during planning every day, again anchored to who, what, when. Daily, visible implementation prevents drift, creates habits, and ensures that order and cleanliness are not one-off actions but routine practice. In Check, compare each result with the previous result. This direct comparison shows whether cleaning and organization are maintained, improved, or slipping, so adjustments can be made promptly and objectively. When results are poor, take action for improvement. The goal is corrective steps that restore the desired level of cleanliness and order, closing the loop and feeding back into the next plan. The purpose of workplace cleaning and organization can be summarized in 5 points. 1. A technique to keep the workplace clean, organized, and fit for purpose. 2. An improvement effort used to ensure order, discipline, and auditing. 3. A systematic approach to organizing and standardizing the workplace. 4. Support for safety, smooth workflow, better product quality, and waste prevention. And 5. Ensuring tools, equipment, materials, and people are properly aligned together in the work environment. The order and organization you establish will prevent injuries and losses. Clean layouts, labeled storage, and clear pathways remove common sources of incidents, turning good housekeeping into a primary prevention tool. Every workplace should have a program and plan to achieve and maintain good organization. Cleanliness and order are key to preventing accidents, and their continuity depends on daily checks and work, small, routine actions that hold the standard. 5S is a total quality technique designed to increase quality and productivity in the workplace. It provides a structured approach to keep the work area efficient, safe, and organized. In this section, we introduce 5S as a practical system that directly supports better outcomes in daily operations. The 5S system is implemented in 5 consecutive steps. Each step builds on the previous one to create lasting order and cleanliness. We will follow this sequence exactly as presented, so that the improvements are consistent and sustainable. SARI sorting means separating necessary materials from unnecessary ones. Items that are not needed or are surplus are identified and removed from the work area. This first step clears space, reduces confusion, and prepares the environment for orderly work. During sorting, unnecessary materials are labeled in red and placed in their designated areas. A clear note of who is responsible is kept, especially for common areas. This labeling and responsibility assignment make it easy to track and complete the removal process. Materials used by only one person are kept at that person's station. Shared supplies are placed in a common location. Rarely used materials are stored rather than kept on the line. Record sheets are used to track removal and delivery. Together, these practices complete the sorting step. Site and order covers all tools, equipment, and inventory. Each item is planned, marked, and given a fixed place. Storage racks are laid out for quick access, and similar items, including chemicals with the same characteristics, are grouped and placed next to each other. Through this stage, incompatible or risky combinations, for example, flammable with corrosive, are prevented. By designing locations according to the nature of materials, Citon ensures that safe, logical placement supports both efficiency and safety. Say-so cleaning focuses on both eliminating and preventing every kind of dirt, dust, chips, spills, and residues. Systematic cleaning reduces accident risks and also helps prevent infectious diseases or short-term health issues that may arise from poor hygiene. Maintaining workplace cleanliness and order makes it easier to spot malfunctions, detect missing tools, and identify root causes early. Consistent cleaning and tidy layouts solve many problems before they start, supporting reliable, safe work. Seiketsu standardization ensures that the previous steps are kept regular. Every item has a defined place and labeling, so order is maintained. Standardization supports continuity, enables control, and makes errors easier to identify. By standardizing practices, the first three steps, sorting, order, and cleaning, are performed more effectively. In other words, Seiketsu locks in the gains made so far and keeps the workplace stable. Shitsuke discipline is the regular monitoring and consistent implementation of the first four steps. It creates continuity and connects all the other stages. With discipline, 5S becomes a daily habit, not a one-time effort. To apply 5S, we first define categories and areas in detail. Periodically used tools and materials, rarely used items, employees, pathways, entrances/exits, machines, equipment, spare parts, tools, files/programs/data, wiring, storage and fuel areas, fire extinguishers, and PPE. We also identify work and storage areas clearly. This mapping phase makes the entire workplace visible and manageable before action begins. We then determine the level of necessity for every item: necessary, unnecessary, or rarely used. Items classed as unnecessary, such as broken, excessive, obsolete / out of date, or expired, are removed from the area. The cleaning processes are anchored in the sorting and organizing steps, ensuring only the right items remain in the right places. After the work environment is cleared and surplus items removed, we define the scope and method of cleaning, select materials, set frequencies, and agree on cleaning responsibilities. This structured approach formalizes the cleaning step, protecting order and keeping conditions stable over time. Now we create visual standards such as color coding, build visual workplace diagrams, layout plans, and mark warning, danger, and prohibition zones. We prepare checklists and instructions so that everyone follows the same method. This is the standardization step, turning good practice into repeatable routines. Finally, we set rules and ensure compliance, using nonconformity sheets and identifying areas needing improvement. The principle is clear: 5S should be applied in all workplaces and work environments. Discipline keeps improvements alive and consistent. Everywhere, in production, offices, storage, rest areas, and open areas. 5S supports cleaning, order, safety, quality, and environmental protection while ensuring the workplace provides the space and resources needed for the job. The method is universal across work settings. 5S and occupational safety align in goals, preventing accidents and ensuring order. Many improvement studies and root cause findings show that numerous issues stem from disorder and dirtiness. 5S directly addresses these sources to reduce risk at its origin. Both systems rely on participation, discipline, and management support. By structuring the workplace and clarifying responsibilities, 5S becomes a tool for improving health and safety conditions throughout the site, reinforcing a culture of continuous safety. Occupational hygiene is the anticipation, recognition, evaluation, and control of health hazards arising from processes, operations, materials, equipment, or facilities, both inside the workplace and in its surroundings. Its purpose is protective and preventive, grounded in systematic assessment. On the other hand, industrial hygiene is the science of cleanliness in the workplace and its surroundings. The central objective is protecting employees from any factors that may harm their health. By identifying hazards early and implementing controls, occupational hygiene keeps exposures within safe limits and safeguards long-term well-being. A lack of cleanliness and order creates an unsafe environment, leading to loss of work, excessive fatigue, and extra human energy spent unnecessarily. Cleanliness is therefore a core hygiene control, preventing problems before they start and supporting a healthy, efficient workplace. Insufficient organization leads to injuries, loss of work, excessive fatigue, and unnecessary human effort. Cleanliness is a key preventive measure. Its continuity depends on daily inspections and maintenance activities. Order and cleanliness help reduce fatigue and time wasted searching for items, make tasks easier, keep areas organized, and facilitate communication among coworkers. With order and cleanliness, productivity increases, quality improves, hazards are reduced, costs decrease, complaints decrease, and trust increases. Keep all legs of equipment/furniture properly on the floor. Address walking surfaces. Repair or report any floor-related issues or uneven surfaces immediately. Keep walkways and corridors clear at all times. Apply the clean as you go approach. This prevents clutter and saves time compared with trying to clean a messy area at the end of the day. Inadequate organization causes injuries from stumbling, falling materials, and improper storage, and results in reduced production. It leads to time loss, injuries caused by the use of inappropriate hand tools, and further time loss as a result of accidents. Sick building syndrome may develop in people who work in closed environments for long periods of time with symptoms such as headache, fatigue, nausea, dry skin, burning eyes, and nasal congestion or runny nose. Today, in offices and industrial areas with poor ventilation, dust, microorganisms, chemicals, and noise, employees are exposed to various biological and chemical hazards. It is a well-known fact that a well-organized workplace increases productivity and prevents many workplace accidents. Every workplace should have a plan and program to ensure this. Cleanliness and order must be maintained through daily monitoring and inspections. Maintaining practices through daily work boosts morale and increases productivity. The work team, workbenches, and machinery must be cleaned after work is completed, and all tools must be returned to their proper places. During work, care must be taken to prevent the work area and surroundings from becoming dirty, and these areas should be kept as clean as possible. Cleaning tools and equipment suitable for maintaining the highest standards such as brooms, brushes, vacuum cleaners, and polishers, along with detergents, special detergents, and other cleaning tools and equipment should also be available. In addition to the interior of the workplace, the surrounding area must also be kept clean. The necessary measures must be taken to collect and remove work residues and trash from the environment. Petroleum products such as oil and diesel fuel and other substances that can cause employees to slip and fall must be cleaned up immediately. In workplaces where food products are produced, the cleaning rules specified in regulations and bylaws must be strictly adhered to. In such workplaces, adequate pest control measures should be taken against harmful animals such as mice and insects. To ensure that employees consistently adhere to cleanliness rules, warning signs should be posted in visible areas of the workplace. Workplaces such as dormitories, dining halls, bathrooms, showers, restrooms, and other areas where social activities take place are prone to contamination. Special attention should be given to the cleanliness of such areas. Proper stacking of materials to prevent them from tipping over. Establishing walking paths in the work area. Designation of areas, safety distance lines, temporary waste collection points,